What's up, guys? PowerManiac720 here, and I have you a few of my battles from Virginia Regionals. So, round one, I played Samuel Lubell, who had a team of Kangaskhan, Cresselia, Mawile, Kyogre, Thundurus, and Groudon. He goes by SammyBoyVGC, I think, on Twitter, so give him a follow. My team for the tournament was Rayquaza, Xerneas, Talonflame, Weavile, Ferrothorn, and Amoonguss. I like the team. I think it played well. However, I had a few things go against me. Made some poor plays. So, we're gonna get into it here. This is game one. I kind of was hoping my first couple rounds I'd play opponents who I could just kind of set up with Xerneas with and sweep, and I think I kind of got that. So my opponent leads Kangaskhan and Thundurus, which is fine with me. I lead Weavile, Xerneas, which is a pretty easy setup lead here for me. My issue is I can't, if I fake out the Kang, he fakes out Xerneas, so we just trade fake outs. If I fake out the Thundurus, and he just if I fake out the Kang, he Thunder Wave or taunts me. If I fake out the Thundurus, he just fakes me out. So I'm just going to protect Xerneas here, switch into Amoonguss so I can just Rage Powder away attacks. It's a pretty easy play for me. He goes for the taunt to Xerneas, and he goes for the power up punch onto Amoonguss, which I don't mind, because he's taking Rocky Helmet damage. He's not getting off a lot of damage, and so now Amoonguss can redirect away attacks next turn. And of course, there's nothing Thundurus can really do here because he can taunt, but unless he's got safety goggles, it's not going to help him. That would be the worst case scenario. So he goes for the Swagger. I don't know. I don't know why he wouldn't taunt there, but I fully expect to lose Amoonguss at this point because Kangaskhan is just going to rock me with a +2 double edge. Again, not a huge deal because next turn I'll be faster, and after the Rocky Helmet damage he's taken, Geomancy boosted Dazzling Gleam is going to easily take him out unless he's the bulkiest Kangaskhan in the world. Although I was faster than him, which is interesting to note. So he wasn't max speed Kangaskhan, and he just goes for the return into Amoonguss. Unfortunately, at +2 takes out one hit, so he only takes Rocky Helmet damage from one hit. I was really hoping I'd survive a little bit so I could take two, but again, not a huge deal. Weavile's going to come in here. I love this play bring Weavile in because of course now I can fake out Thundurus and just Dazzling Gleam and not worry about being Thunder Waved, which would essentially be the worst case scenario, is that Thunder Wave starts happening. I do still have Rayquaza in the back, so not the end of the world if I get Thunder Wave paralyzed here, but I don't have to even worry about it because I'm faking out the Thundurus anyway, and +2 Dazzling Gleam should always take out Thundurus. He flinches. I let off a high-powered Dazzling Gleam. Does over 50% to Kyogre, which is always nice. Really surprised he switched out the Kang there, but I guess he just wanted to reset the fake out, which of course is probably the safest play. I just protect Xerneas. I don't really care if Weavile goes down here because I just get a free switch into Rayquaza. That means he fakes out into the Weavile, smart play. I think my protector was pretty obvious, but at the same time, it's not worth risking losing Xerneas potentially, because that is the worst case scenario. So Weavile goes down to an Origin Pulse plus Fake Out. But again, I still have full health to Xerneas, so I can't really complain. Rayquaza comes in. I think pretty much the name of this game was Protect Xerneas, and I think I did a pretty good job of that. I Extreme Speed the Kangaskhan just to make sure Dazzling Gleam takes it out, and so I can avoid a Sucker Punch potentially. He goes for the Sucker Punch into Xerneas, so Xerneas does take a little bit of damage, but negligible damage at best. Dazzling Gleam comes off. I don't Mega Evolve the Rayquaza here because I am concerned he's got Groudon on the back, and I figure that's probably his only way to win is with Groudon chilling on the back, and so I want to save my Delta Stream so I can get rid of the Sun so I can Waterfall with Groudon because I do carry Waterfall on my Rayquaza. So we see the Mega Evolution, we see Groudon's Desolate Land activate. Again, not a huge deal because Now I can just Mega Evolve and get rid of the thing. I can't think. Wow, the thing. Good English. I can get rid of the Desolate Land, so I can Waterfall things. I can just Moonblast here. I could have Dazzling Gleamed, but I just wanted to make sure I knocked out Kyogre. Like, Dazzling probably would have knocked it out unless, the first one was a really high roll and I get a really low roll the second time. But so I Waterfall into the Groudon. Easy Oko, even if it didn't. I mean, there's nothing Groudon has that can Oko Rayquaza. I don't think. And I wound up winning, and I'm 1-0 to start the day. So stay tuned for round 2.